This is a little show and tell. It's a retro desktop-inspired website. When I was redoing my personal website a while ago, I wanted to make something non-conventional, almost a game or a nice website you'd visit for more than just the static info. Part of the idea came from watching caseoh play Scrutinized, where he uses the desktop. On the top there's a status bar with the clock on the right and computer button on the left. We have a pixelated cursor giving a retro touch. And there's a pixel art background. I also tried solid backgrounds with old Windows 98 colors, and changing backgrounds would be a separate feature. All the info is available as applications, and they open in a window like a desktop app. You can move them around too. Some of the things like fonts may have changed since the last time I worked on this, as I'm now working on a different main website and plan to keep this as a side project. I had more ideas about features to add, such as custom cursor selection with more retro cursors. Remember the variety of custom and animated cursors we used to have? A music player, weather widget for status bar, a snake game maybe? But it was still a side project, and now I've replaced the main website with a more normal design since a desktop-themed website is not for everyone. Here's what's interesting, I don't remember seeing any other website with this theme. I'm sure somebody else would have done that somewhere. And all the inspirations I got was from retro anime or retro games where computer screens appear, but the rest was what I remember from using old OS like Windows 98. And I just found out Posthog's new design. It is exactly the same idea, except that it is not their side project, but their main website, and so it is done better for sure. And here's what they have, a desktop with wallpaper, info put into applications, which opens in Windows, and they have a lot more info to show, so much that they have filled up the desktop and the top bar. And a display option settings, where you can select cursor, background, though it's not perfect, and even screensaver, and they are calling it OS mode by the way. Of course their version is much more serious and polished cause it's their actual website. But so great to see this fun and experimental website. Oh, they have also modified the context menu when you right-click and there's keyboard shortcuts. I might dig more into some of this. I had thought of making my desktop site into a side project and show and tell anyway, but this made it more interesting. When I made that thing, it was almost as a joke, just playing with the UI and see what it'd look like, and I showed it to two of my front-end buddies, but that's it. Thanks for watching.